Welcome to the Gaming Twin Show! We are going to be discussing today Activision's acquisition of the MLG.
That rolled pretty well.
Huh?
That rolled off pretty well there.
Didn't it? Didn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be discussing how Activision bought the MLG.
And what that means for you, the gamer.
Or just people in generally wondering about, how is this going to affect the MLG? A lot of people used to watch the MLG. A lot of people probably still do. I know in recent years it's kind of been in the decline.
See, you say decline, but I always thought it was up on the incline. Everyone's saying, it's going to be the new sports on the TV and stuff.
I think other companies have been taking that mantle a little bit away from them. The ESL, the Esports League, they recently got the rights and exclusivity for Black Ops 3. So any MLG players or any, it's the same thing.
It's basically another
just the
MLG
same thing.
They're own separate. They're not connected.
Oh yeah. They have there's a bunch of different esports leagues.
Okay.
MLG used to be one of the biggest. It was one of the first for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, that's the iconic name that jumps out there.
Yeah. When you're jumping into a Call of Duty match, you're like, all right, 360 no scope MLG Pro. That's just that's what it is. Anyway, so apparently the MLG was bought for $46 million.
$46 million.
It's not a lot, is it?
No, not when people are saying, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be the next sports on TV and stuff." Yeah, that's a little cheap.
Yeah, it's very cheap. I mean, Twitch was just recently bought by Amazon for $900 million. What the heck does that mean for the MLG? They have their own streaming platform.
They have their own streaming.
They have their own streaming platform. It hasn't been doing very well compared to Twitch.
Well, I've never heard of it.
That's the problem. You never heard of it. Anyway,
no, I always thought it'd just be like the videos, the live videos that they're streaming. I thought those were just competitions.
No. They do live streams too.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, so we have a few quotes here from Mike Sepso, Mike Sepso, whatever. He's the senior vice president of Activision Blizzard's esports division. And he has a few words as to what they're going to be doing with the MLG, because
he would probably know.
Yeah, because before this I was like, well, are they going to completely destroy it, and just take over?
Disassemble.
And be like, disassemble, no more competition in that area. We want to create our own sports league. They would have all the assets, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have a quote here. We're making a very concerted effort to continue working with with servicing the third-party relationships that the MLG had. Our mandate is as simple as go build the ESPN of esports. Okay, which means we got to work with everybody.
Yeah. I did hear that there wasn't a single layoff. They said everything is rolling smoothly into it.
That's actually what I was gonna say. I lost that quote. Anyway, yeah. So basically, all the people, anybody related to the esports section, all the people and the equipment and all that stuff has been just taken in with the Activision.
So basically, they're swapping out the big guy who sits at the desk.
Yep.
Sits at the boss's desk.
Yep. They are all working for Activision now.
Here, guys, just listen to this guy. I'm going on break for a while.
Yeah.
For good.
Yeah. So essentially, that's what's going on there. No biggie.
Okay.
Okay, so one of my theories, no, actually this is what they are doing. I was about to get into my theories. What they are doing is they're basically just going to keep making money off of the current MLG services.
Are they doing any changes, you think?
Not right away, I don't think, but they said they have big plans for it.
Big plans.
So for now, basically, they're just going to kind of, just take in the money while they have it. They own it now, but that also means that they can continue getting money off of esports like Halo, which is one of Call of Duty's biggest competitors when it comes to esports leagues.
Okay.
And Counter-Strike Go.
Oh yeah.
That
Global
was
Offensive competitor.
Exactly. So the last thing on my list here I had was, well, what do you think they're going to do with it in the future?
Well, when you put a bunch of money behind something, it tends to get bigger.
Yeah, it tends to inflate, and Activision has the finances to back that up.
Huh.
They definitely do.
So that might not be a bad thing for the MLG then, because you're saying it was on the decline.
Yeah,
and now
it's been on the decline. I think they've filed for bankruptcy or something, or something like that, or multiple times possibly. Anyway, they haven't been doing so well. But with Activision taking them in, it could be a blessing. It could be a curse
I heard
for
that
some
Activision
people.
is taking in, of course, all of the MLG's debts. Apparently, they have
Yes,
debts.
yes, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They've been in debt. Anyway, so what I was kind of thinking is, could we possibly see a shift in some of the games that they do? They just made the Call of Duty. What was it? The Call of Duty World League.
Yeah.
You know, they just made that. There was some big announcement. Okay.
Yeah.
And what
Yeah,
if,
we're all.
what if they were to start like moving towards mostly, if not all, Activision competitive titles? I mean, think about their competitive games. Okay, they have Call of Duty. You know, World of Warcraft, previously considered too unbalanced for the MLG. You know, maybe they'll reconsider it. They're like, hey, our game. You know what I mean? StarCraft, one of the biggest MLG slash competitive gaming esport.
That was Universal.
Exactly, Universal all over the world. For their MOBAs, they have Heroes of the Storm. You know, taking on League of Legends. You know, or Dota 2. Also, they have Destiny. Destiny. I heard.
Never thought of Destiny as competitive.
You know, but when I was playing it, I always felt like I could be competitive with it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like they had some of the competitive modes and stuff like that, but it was previously, as far as I'm aware of, considered not competitive or not balanced enough. You know, and of course, to top it off, you know, you have Battleborn coming out, which is kind of like a tactical shooter. But they're making Overwatch, Blizzard's Overwatch game,
Yeah.
and they want to tote that thing out there as a competitive game. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they just put that out in the forefront. They're like, no, we're not going to do any Battleborn, you know, professional things, because I don't think it's not in the cycle yet for competitive gaming. So if they just don't accept it, you know what I mean? I mean, it might just be like,
So
oh, well, we're doing
how
Overwatch.
much of that do you think Activision is going to be kind of pushing their own little fingers in all the pies, you know?
Think about it. If you have the advertising might of an esports league, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're only doing this game, people are only coming to watch Overwatch instead of Battleborn because, you know, it's not in their competitive ring. That's going to be some serious advertising, especially to get some professionals on there.
Yeah, that's true. And any gamer out there trying to look for fame is going to jump on the newest, hottest title.
Whatever's being watched, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you don't think they could be a bully about some of the things?
I don't think they need to be.
They don't even need to.
You know, they have the full rights to just go in there and push their titles without pushing anybody else out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, if they do that...
See, the one good thing I see about this this acquisition, okay, is that I'm hearing that the MLG was in tons of debt, okay? Maybe some
Could save
bankruptcy
them,
somewhere. The factor is that with something with this much money behind it, I mean, like the company Activision having so much money behind it, they can basically keep it afloat.
Yeah,
And
no
even
matter
if they
what.
lose money on the MLG, they're gonna make it plenty of other areas throughout Activision, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this might be a good thing.
It
for the
could be a
MLG.
good thing. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's the case. But we'll see. I'm sure more news will come out as the weeks roll out. It was one of the earliest acquisitions I heard of this year, for the most part. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching our video. If you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to be toting out more videos for you. Also, we live stream.
Opinions.
Oh yeah, we're going to have more opinions on some of these news stories. But we also live stream every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So check that out. You might like it.
That's on Twitch.
That's on Twitch.